conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded. Hold me, love me, hold me. And you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve from me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded.
Good times, there's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be
Work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me what you're drinking, yeah.
I know there's gonna be
He running up all the money.
Good time, eh?
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It that little walk up trip and she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up bedtime. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over, good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time, eh?
Therefore, I'm a ride in that like a stroller. I survive in a quarter. That my want it like the New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sell out a shorty. She say she like all of her rhyme. Where is my phone at Cooley? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell me that got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't like what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming freak on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, eh? Come over, good time, but a bad one. You say you want give me something long time. Me deal with this scene, rough something like crime. I make you sing this time.
Good time, eh?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And the injury story: when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen, Brunson, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Collins is out there with Williams, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you'll have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Hart. And it's Brunson missing. Giddey against Brunson. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6-point game. Hart outside. Here's Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Here's Giddey. There's the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other. 4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Here's Bridges. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it. Now guarded by Towns. Chalk up 2 there. White's got 8.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. And the layup falls. Jalen Brunson. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Giddey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 9 points. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
Bulls had gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 9 points here for Josh Giddey. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Count that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
White against Bridges. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Collins. Right through the D for the layup.
And they've come out on fire, perfect from the field.
Knicks trail by 11. Brunson scanning the floor. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Brunson's got 7 points. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Giddey, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brunson kicks to Towns. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
Bulls leading by 8. Here's Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bulls getting the bucket. New York moving it around. Anunoby, no good. So for New York, their last game a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. It's Giddey with the drive.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
New York substitution, number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Bridges for 3.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Pass to Brunson. The tray. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls leading by 14. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. Big Cat says, take that.
Jalen Brunson.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's White missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 8 points.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for Kobe White.
You'd think the defense would have the advantage against White inside, but he just outworked him.
Knicks trail by 13. Hart outside. Brunson against Giddey. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Hart, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Williams, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Knicks shooting 47% here so far. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Dosunmu. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. And the Knicks with possession here. Out to Brunson. The offensive rebound. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. Robinson's checked in for New York. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Giddey, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And I love watching Giddey
take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Clarkson outside. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Knicks trailed by 14. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Clarkson passes to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. And he's good on the second. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Here's McBride. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5 now.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 12.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Towns, high post. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. That one misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Knicks trailed by 14. Inside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Buzelis. Yes, that goes in.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Brunson with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And there it is for him.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Knicks trail by 18. They've got Kevin Huerter. Jones is out there with Terry. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clarkson for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, coming into the league with a little hitch in his shot, something Clarkson's worked hard to iron out.
Count the basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Yabusele. And here is Bridges. It's rebounded by Huerter. Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Terry, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
On the drive that time, Bridges uses that speed and the 6'6" length very well. Got him to that open spot that time.
The Bulls have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jones drives in. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. To the paint. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Hey, they don't call him Robinson for nothing now. Look at the hops on the big fella.
For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Terry. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Terry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Knicks trailed by 21. And here's Clarkson. He's got 8. Rebound by Smith.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Herter gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Bulls with one changer. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Dosumu comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's White in for Terry. And New York with a change here, too. OG Anunoby's checked in for Miles McBride. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now Clarkson, he's got 8. Yep, it counts. Clarkson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Chicago leading by 21. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
That one drops for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
For Chicago, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. And the shot goes down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Knicks with the rebound. Here's Yabusele. Up and in on the layup. Yabusele's got his first bucket in this one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's White. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And the Knicks with possession here. Clarkson on the wing. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Jones with it. 8 points for him. Here's Buzelis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Buzelis has got 6 points.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Clarkson. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dosunmu. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
On the wing, Bridges. White covering. Bridges kicks to Yabusele. Buries it down low. Yabusele's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, a player as versatile as Anunoby is extremely valuable. I know he gives you defense, scoring, plus he can make a play or two as well.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Shoots over Brunson. White, good. White's got 4 this quarter.
And unpredictability, really one of White's strongest traits, including when pulling up on a dime. Nice.
Now, here is Robinson. Towns finds Bridges. Shoots over Dosunmu. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Collins has got 6 points. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Brunson with it. He's picked up by White. And then Robinson slams it in.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Brunson. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Chicago leading by 22. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Brunson's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. White, good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here's Brunson outside. They get it back. Towns wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 14 points for him.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
New York has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Bridges misses.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And here are the Bulls now. Giddey finds Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there. Williams has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Williams against Towns. Looking to end the run, and Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Giddey, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Brunson outside. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Towns for 3. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 12 rebounds and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
New York shooting a terrific 61% in the second quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Dosunmu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
From outside the arc. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Dosunmu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. The Knicks shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Anunoby slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Giddey, and he slams it one-handed.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Giddey. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. That one good for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. It's time to get loud for your incredible.
McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Bulls third.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
New York shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. McBride passes to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 39.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
New York with the ball. Now McBride. Still scoreless. Here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And here are the Bulls now. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. One second left. Again, Chicago.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Chicago. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. Nice try. It's on good. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they've found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Brunson. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Jalen Brunson. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond, and move forward in a positive way.
Setting the floor for the Knicks.
Take a break.
Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. That free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. The Knicks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Towns. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 17 now. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time, and over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Here's Brunson after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Chicago grabs the miss. Those Sunmu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Giddey the pass to White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Giddey on the mark with the 15-footer. Giddey's got 45 points.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Brunson right side. And the Knicks miss again. Now the Bulls with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Giddey. And he overshot that one, missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Chicago with the ball. Here's Dosunmu. That three off the mark. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, that time Bridges got loose and got everything he wanted right there. What a throwdown.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Giddey. No good off the front iron. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Towns for 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Hey, I know Brunson can score with the best of them, but I love when he's playing the true quintessential point guard role out there.
Now here's Giddey. He has 45 points. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's how to use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Hart outside. Here's Brunson. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Giddey. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice dime by Jalen Brunson there. He's all about getting his team involved.
Here's Dosunmu. He's got 10. Shoots over Anunoby. Misses off the right iron. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And Chicago shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And it's White missing. For New York, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And Chicago shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Hart. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hart's got his second bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Giddey against Brunson. Shot on the wing. Giddey, no good. The Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Hart throws it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Chicago calls timeout.
Your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
terms of free throw shooting. Top 5 in our league. That was one of the strongest assets for this group last year.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Giddey. Nails the 16-footer. Giddey's got 49 points in the game.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Brunson, no good.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Here's Collins. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Collins. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
And Brunson, here we go. And it's in there. Brunson's got 22 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Chicago has possession. And finished off by Collins.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And here is Bridges. 11 points in the game. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 22. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. The 8-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bridges has got 13 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Brunson with it.
Who's got Jalen?
Towns, a screen on Giddey. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that one, good. 12 points for Dosunmu.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
New York shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. And it's Towns missing.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Jones against Brunson. Gets an open look and hits. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Carter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. The Knicks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Brunson finds Towns. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter outside. Over Bridges. Offensive rebound. Towns with the steal. From the arc. Bridges misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot's good. Herter's got his third bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Brunson. 24 points for him. Bridges outside. Out to Brunson. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Buzelis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Buzelis has got 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Josh Hart.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Shoots over Brunson. Again, Chicago. New York shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And here's Brunson outside. Buzelis grabs the board. And Chicago shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Carter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Clarkson for 3. Rebound by Smith. Well, the Bulls shooting around 48% so far in the third. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones against Brunson. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Smith. With 1 on the clock. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Buzelis. Kevin Herter is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Smith, and it's Phillips, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so here is New York. The Bulls getting the bucket. McBride passes to Robinson. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Herter. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Clarkson after the Bulls pick up 2. Towns, a screen on Herter. Clarkson kicks to Towns. No good on the triple. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Jones. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Smith. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time from Robinson. McBride with the ball. Now Smith defending. Clarkson outside. For 3. New York missing again. The Bulls shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Buzelis, and that one off the back of the rim and in. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jones, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from outside. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Buzelis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
One shot.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Doesn't go for him. Towns against Smith. Pass to Jones. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist in the game. The kick out to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. In the corner, Herter with it. Over McBride. Misses off the left iron.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Robinson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Here's Buzelis. They get the rebound. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
New York shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. McBride passes to Towns.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Jones, no luck. The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The putback pass to Buzelis. Over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. And they get it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist here tonight. Now, Anunoby. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some fever rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Brunson the pass to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And Chicago has possession. Right side, Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Down low, here's Clarkson. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
presentation of the player of the game, Josh Giddey.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Terry, that's a 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. Brunson's got 11 in the second half. Here's Jones. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Chicago's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Hart. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight. The Bulls shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Jones drives in. Bucket is good. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter. New York shooting well, 50% from the floor. And here's Brunson outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Herter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A baseline J. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got 21 in the game.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
And the Bulls with possession. Bridges with the steal. Clarkson outside to the inside. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. That's 28 points here for Jalen Brunson. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And Chicago shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Smith. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Jones, no luck. New York shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6 assists now in the game. Chicago has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Jones, that's for 2, and the Bulls with another miss.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Chicago shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Jones, no luck. The Knicks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Clarkson passes to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. And Towns throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Terry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
And the Bulls making a change here. Phillips has checked in.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Terry. And you know everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Here's Jones. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Josh Giddey.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is no good. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 28.
New York substitution, number 3, Josh Hart.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Jones with it. Brunson picks him up. Jones, no luck. And so it's New York with it. Now, Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones against Brunson. And the basket by Jones.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he makes the first. And Hart drops them both. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones looking for an opening. And here is a Okoro. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game, Josh Giddey.